I'm not buffering too much here. In a kind of a weak signal area. I am inbound to Planet Houston right now in West. Guys, things are going down. It's crazy right now. I don't see the chat room. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, there it is. Guys, here's what's happened. The Russian Ministry of Defense intercepted a message of German officers talking to each other. And in this message, they were talking about many things, but mainly some mission for a cruise missile made in Germany and in Finland. Let's see, that was the, what's the name of that cruise missile? I'm forgetting now. It's, I'm getting brain locked, guys. But anyway, guys, so here's the thing. That's not the crucial thing of this message. The crucial thing was, in the course of their speaking with each other, they talked about, just randomly was talking about U.S. and U.K. troops being in Ukraine. Just a matter of fact, okay, yeah, talking about U.S. and U.K. troops being in Ukraine already. Just kind of nonchalantly, matter of fact, they were discussing it in that video. I think it was Taurus was the name of the missile. There's a cruise missile, it's an airlines cruise missile. It's kind of like the Storm Shadow that Britain makes. Yeah, it's the Taurus missile, I believe. So, my brain lock might be getting clear now. I'm getting all crosses wired. Anyway, friends, so get this. You know, all the tension we've had since Macron come out and suggested that Russia couldn't be allowed to win the war, and that this might mean boots on the ground in UK, European boots. Olaf Scholz originally came out and said, oh, well, he's just grandstanding, he's just being the peacock, blah, 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 blah. Well, then Macron came back, you know, I call him macaroni. He came back and says, oh no, I was very clear in what I was saying. He underscored and reinforced what he was saying. And then our Secretary of Defense come out and said, Doug Austin came out and said, guys, we are perhaps going to have war with Russia if Russia wins. He said there'll be a NATO war. He basically said it would happen. And then you might recall what Putin said. Putin said this is nukes. You put one, and the Kremlin come out with another statement after that. You know, Putin had a big speech. Was it yesterday? I'm getting my days crossed. I've been exceedingly busy lately, guys. Putin came out and said, hey, we're talking about nuclear war. We're talking about nuclear war here, guys. And then on top of that, what happened is the Kremlin come out and says, hey, if there's just one soldier, one troop from NATO put in Ukraine, this is war. Well, when they said that, they probably already knew what I'm telling you. That's what's crazy. They probably already knew this, because apparently this knowledge has been inside the Russian Ministry of Defense for a few days. They just didn't discover this today or yesterday. They just released it to some German press and supposedly confirmed it. And the Germans have come back and says, well, yeah, the Russians intercepted something. We can't yet verify that maybe they haven't added some text or words into it. Well, what do y'all think? Isn't that strange? We can't yet verify that maybe an alternate basically is what they were saying. But they can't verify. Well, they know darn well what the Russians said was said. And they probably heard the tape. So it sounds to me like they're just trying to sweep something under the rug. And yeah, Mr. Olaf Scholz, who said that, who's the Prime Minister of Germany, who said that French President Macaroni was just posturing. Hey Vicky, how you doing? Was just posturing, came out and said, oh yeah, he was meeting with the Pope today. Oh yeah, this is very serious and we're going to strenuously look into this. He didn't exactly deny it. You see what I'm saying? He didn't exactly deny it. So, according to the Russians, this is the red line. And according to the Russians, we're over the red line for war between Russia and NATO. Now, I don't know, guys, if that actually means full-fledged war yet, but everybody knows it's a proxy war and has been for some time. There's no surprise in that. We are in a proxy war with Russia. I mean, how could you say otherwise? Who would say otherwise? You could say it with a straight face. And Russia said it. We've said it, I think, as much. So how could you deny that right now? Hope I'm not buffering too bad, guys. Willie Nelson, how y'all doing? Well, I'm not singing about all the good times and gray hair and whatever else Willie Nelson be singing about. This is nuke war news, guys. Now, as I'm westbound and down, headed for Planet Houston with a transmission in the back of this rental vehicle. Yeah, I got a late start today. I've been humping it, trying to get things done lately, and it's been like swimming through molasses in the wintertime. It's been just a lot of resistance to everything I've been trying to do. It's been tough. So I wish this thing would quit popping up and stuff like that. Come on, quit it. It's trying to give me selections from screen. God, stop it. It didn't even let me select. Wow, it's just blocking my screen. Wow, what is this thing doing? I wish it would quit. Wow, okay guys, sorry about that. This stupid screen just pops up crazy stuff all the time. Hey, Alaska Soul, how you doing? 5 by 5, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I'm on a remote stretch of I-20 in West Mississippi. I'm 81 miles from Arkansas. And so traffic is light and the road is straight. That's the good news. Traffic is right and the road is straight. I am looking ahead. I am watching traffic. So that's why I'm not really reading the chat. I'm just talking, guys. So stupid power cord keeps popping out of the Samsung. Samsung's a piece of junk. I hate them. Anyway, pardon me for dithering the camera a lot here because I'm dealing with this dumb Samsung phone, and you can't keep the power recharge cord jammed in it. I mean, you just hold there and jam it in as hard as you can. It's gonna fall out. It's the loosest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, well, I can think of something. But anyway, guys, it's just this phone is hard to use. I hate Samsungs. Anyway, guys, so there you are. So just for those that are joining us, backdrop. You know, we've been having all this discussion that started with Macron about putting NATO boots in Russia. We've had the Russians pop back and Putin say, hey, this will be nuke war. Nukes will fly. That's what Putin said. The Kremlin's backed it up just yesterday, today. Kremlin came out and said, oh yeah, all it's going to take is one NATO troop in Ukraine, and they'll fly. But all this time, apparently, at least the Minister of Defense in Russia already knew about this tape, this captured, intercepted message they got of a defense conference that was internal to the Germans, the German Air Force, in fact, where they were saying that there were already U.S. and U.K. troops in Ukraine. Now, a lot of us suspected that. We've known there's been CIA people there since 2014. This has come out. We've known, maybe before, and it's been suggested there's been special forces there all along. We're talking troops, not just special forces, not CIA. This thing is escalating. So we're already apparently past the red line that Russia had drawn for nukes flying, according to Russia. What does this mean? It doesn't necessarily mean nukes are going to fly. It doesn't necessarily direct hostile change of fire between Russia and this tonight or tomorrow morning, but it could. But mostly it means that we are on a slippery slope that's insane. Dead spot. Yeah, I just drove through some trees. I'm on 5G. 5G can't go through a leaf. People are worried about it going in their skull and doing stuff. It can't get past the dead skin in their outer epidermis. It does not affect anything. It cannot get through a blood vein wall. 5G will not make it, guys. So don't worry about that. There's other things to be concerned about. Much bigger things happen in the world today. So, I'm not saying much in the chat room. Oh, there we are. You must understand we also have weapons that can hit targets on their territory. Amen. Yes, that's what we're saying, guys. I should be reading too much chat. Oh, this phone is going to drive me bonkers. I got to constantly touch allow because it's constantly losing contact and then trying to recharge. I'm sitting there holding the power cord, jammed hard as I can into it, and it's intermittently popping in and out. Oh, we're not charging. Oh, now we're charging. Oh, but we're charging slow. You got to click OK. Do you allow us to have contact with the electronics in the car? This thing is a nut job. This phone is a piece of junk. Anyway, it's going to be a job for Papas. I've been wanting to do a spank on these Samsung phones for a long time. Yikes, driving me nuts. So, all right, hang on, guys. I can't. Hey, Michelle Young, how you doing? Thank you for the heart. Nate, see, whoa, I have to click all these buttons when they pop up. I can't see the screen. Something pops up on my screen. Will you allow this? Because this sun is, I'm sitting here hard holding the power cord into it, and it's just going nuts. Anyway, we're going to get an interview with a dude who is YT from England. Okay, very good. All right, guys. Nate, Nate said your episode. Yeah, I saw his video. It just came out, so I didn't have time to watch it or listen to it. I was going to try to listen to it as a drive, but I already had this to cover, guys. They may be, well, it's whatever's their equivalent, because he was saying, I caught the first couple of minutes of it. He said Poland is at a full-scale military readiness level. It sounds like it's equivalent to DEFCON 2. Guys, it's getting serious in Europe right now. It's getting really serious. I don't care what side you're on, when you prefer. Oh, this might change your sides. We got some other stuff to talk about here. This rabbit hole is going to get really deep really fast. This is not pre-news. What about this? You can find this on X and some other sources. There's actually an article I pulled up at the house on it. This is some bad news, guys. And it's, I hope I ain't, all right, I might be losing signal. Come here, wait. In the pines, yeah. Yeah! Truck just, what did they do that for? With nobody in front of me either. Oh, there's somebody up front and got no lights on. It's getting dark. Alright. Let's hope y'all can hear me 5x5 if the pine trees aren't closing on me as tight, so maybe you can hear me. So let me run this by you guys. So there apparently was an attempt at assassination of Tucker Carlson. A guy was captured. He said he was trained and paid, which by Budanov. It was trained by the CIA. And actually, when he was recovered from a bad military injury, they brought him to the hospital. Does the CIA know about this? Their paid man seems like he's behind something. At least this is what the Russians are alleging. Is it true? I don't know, guys. If it is, this is a major earth-shattering piece of news that reflects extremely bad on Ukraine. It's like, okay, you're trying to take out the most popular news anchor in the West, maybe the entire world. I don't know, maybe, China and India got bigger populations than us. Maybe they got a more popular news anchor in those countries. I don't know. So what the heck is happening? What the heck is happening? Thank you, Michelle, for sharing that. I'll have to check. I can't really check it when I'm driving. I'll check it and see. Michelle's been really good and really regular, sending me donations through my website. I appreciate that. Salute, Michelle. Appreciate that. So, guys, if Ukraine is, sorry if I'm dithering the phone. I'm having to fight with all these little pop-up things on my screen telling me, will I allow a reconnection to the system? As I'm sitting here holding the power cord jammed in as hard as I can because it don't want to stay in. It wants to, the receptacle for the power cord in this thing is a piece of junk. But anyway, guys, so that's another topic for product pop-ups in the not too distant future. Although I don't know if anybody wants to hear about a Samsung 21 anymore because it's a couple-year-old phone. I've had all kinds of Samsung troubles ever since I started with Samsung 9, battery issues, all kinds of stuff. No phone that I bought that got sent initially was good. I had to send every one of them back and get a replacement because they had battery problems. Anyway, ow, my hand's getting sleepy. So guys, we're in a pickle. What's the bottom line? Bottom line is, where's that pop up again? The bottom line, if you not, well, this thing with, let me back up, this thing with Tucker Carlson. Why in the world would we want to send money to a nation who's been somewhat less than absolutely grateful, who may have been behind an attempt to take out our most popular correspondent? Now, as we all know, the CIA doesn't exactly seem to be middle road politically. Just Arizona, I am trying to recover my van that's been stranded in Planet Houston for better than a month now. I've got a transmission in the back of this van here to put in it. I have had 3 failed attempts to fix that, and I have spent a fortune on it, and I'm almost broke. I am struggling right now, but I got to get that van if I can. I've got a real shot at it now, but I've wasted a lot of money because of a shyster shop in Houston, and I am going to go after that shop in more ways than one. Y'all, hopefully if I find time, you'll see me editing a video on product pop-ups. That's been my intention. I'm having issues with time though, guys. That's one reason I haven't done any videos for a while. I've still been researching the news. I just haven't had time to produce a video. I've been doing just about all the same research. I spend hours every day on the news, guys. I've had so much to do. It's not funny. I've got a lot to do to break my house down. I've got a lot to say. I'm watching traffic. I got a lot to do so that I can get my place cleared out enough to sell and move to Houston. If I don't sell my place fast, I'm in serious trouble. I mean, I got to sell it fast. I'm in serious financial trouble if I don't sell it really fast. It means I may not even be able to put my insulation up in Houston. Oh, Lord. Check your charger connection. Wow, I got it jammed in hard as I can stick it in, and it says check your charger connection. Next it'll come up with, will I allow access? Yeah, jeez. That's just constant with this phone. It's crazy. It's insane. If I don't keep it plugged in right now, I'm having a hard time keeping it charged enough. I'm afraid in this video I won't have enough charge on the phone for it to give me directions to go through. I got a back road way of sending me through Texas because it said I-10 had some blockages. Hey, Michelle, thank you. And one on PayPal too. Well, salute to Michelle for being such a super supporter. Thank you for the super chat. Are you using USB cat? Yes. Yes. Actually, I'm using one like it. The one that came with it died. But it's just like it. Guys, and this is a short little cable. Brand new cable, short cable. It's only got a few hours usage on it. It don't matter. I have these problems. I can buy 20 cables and they all get this way. It's not the cables, it's the phone. You got a speed trap up here. Got to get the speed down. Phone down. I got a light shining out. Speed trap. Sorry guys for putting the phone down. Speed trap. Yeah, I'm speeding a little bit too. But yeah, it's important to keep your eye out for speed. Like I say, I'm watching the traffic. I'm watching the terrain around me. So, sorry guys. Difficulties with this phone. Managing this thing while I'm driving. So Sold my house to Mexicans. They only will pay cash. We sold my mom's house to them. And we sold it for a lot less than we normally would, but that whole community turned Mexican and nobody but Mexican would have bought it. So it devalued the home. Mexicans will only pay cash. At least that's the way it was. We sold my mom's house. So it devalued the house a lot. And if they did pay cash in the bottom, we'll take it home. Is Yemen behind the fires in Texas? Oh, article on that. Who knows, guys? That's just part of the things that we got to expect right now. And why are there fires in Texas right now? Guys, if we get into a major war with Iran or China or even Russia, you can expect each of these countries have buku sleeper cells right here in the United States right now. New days, thank you. Here's some gas money. Yeah, I could use that. Salute to you. Thank you, New Days. Salute. All right, guys. So, sorry about the finger in front of the camera. Wow. That's a strong possibility. You can expect mayhem to start popping up because we are essentially at war with the Houthis already. Now, they may not have as much in the way of sleeper cells here, but they probably have sympathizers. They may have sleeper cells here already. We suspect Hamas does, and Iran either does directly or through Hamas. China, looks like they got them big time. I've heard Russia has them. So, excuse me. Oh, tens of thousands. Wow. Well, it's springtime. You wouldn't be expecting big fires like that here in the spring. Wow. See, when I go back and forth to Arizona, I drive I-40, and that's just north, far off of I-40. I know some people were really concerned that I might be going in that direction. No, when I get into Houston, I'll be 500 miles from there, and we're expecting storms and rain in Houston, so there ain't gonna be no fires like that. Not of that nature, anyway. I hope somebody don't attack me. Hey, Brian! I was meaning to send a bit. Now's your chance. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it, sir. Salute to Brian Perino. Oh, Lord, my cord totally fell out. Dropped to the ground. That's the issue with this thing. This is a brand new cord, guys. Brand spanking. Yeah, I got all the stupid little announcements here. Default now access, blah, 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 blah. Not charging. Because even though I got jammed in, it's not charging right. Yeah, I can't go long here. I'll lose my phone and I'll also lose my nav system. Anyway, guys, so, wow. Appreciate all the super chats tonight, folks. Really do. 13 miles out of Jackson, Mississippi. Mile 59, so that means I'm 59 miles from Arkansas. We're heading for the Mississippi River. I will be crossing the Mississippi River within the hour, good Lord willing. So, bump with your rich uncle. Lord, I guess I'm staying in a hotel tonight. If I can get there, it's going to be like 4 in the morning. I don't know. Might just put on a restaurant. I need to get my legs stretched out, or I'm going to have swollen ankles. I need to get somewhere to stretch my legs out. I don't know if I want to get. If it makes any sense to stay in a hotel tonight or not, because I got to get started in the morning. No, I had a late start today. I had a mechanic I thought was coming with me, and he drug around and didn't show up. So I just had to go. Whoops, sorry guys. Just had to go. But that's put me way behind. But I got a couple of mechanics there that should be available. So part of the problem though is one of them pulled a tendon last night. He heard his daughter screaming or something. He jumped up and tried to run to the hall or bedroom, and apparently he pulled a tendon, so we could have used another hand. Because the other mechanic I'm hoping to get, I don't know, he's been kind of iffy. So I know there's 2 of us. I don't count myself as a mechanic with a special I have torn the valve body of a transmission once, but I don't count myself as a mechanic. Oh Lord, now I gotta hit, check your cable charger connection. Well, it's connected. I gotta hit the OK button. Oh my God, this thing's driving me nuts. This phone is a piece of junk. And it's the phone, it's not the cables. You can buy a zillion cables that does the same thing, all of them. Oh, now I gotta hit allow. Wow. Just constantly tapping buttons on the screen, constantly, guys. That's hard. That's the hardest thing to deal with this. All right, we got the sun down. The only reason you can see my face is because this new car's got this crazy computer screen over here showing me the route I'm taking. That's what's lighting me up. It's pretty bright. It's almost too bright to have in the car, to be honest. The crazy thing now, I'm driving this Dodge Pacifica van, and the shifter on it is a knob right next to the radio volume knob. I went to adjust the radio volume, I almost grabbed the transmission. That ain't a good idea, I don't think. Where'd they come up with that stupid idea? And I got to a gas station. That's one thing that delayed me. As I got to the gas station, I thought I put gas in, I couldn't find the release to open the gas door on the gas. You think there would be a gas cap. There's not even a gas cap on it. Okay. Well, the reason I couldn't find it is there is not one. And so I was back there pulling on it, pushing on it, it wasn't open. I actually had to go to the manual, found a phone number in the manual, and called it. And the lady at first didn't know, but she looked around, she finally was able to look it up and figure out how to do it. It's a certain way you touch it, press on it at a certain point, in a certain position, at the very edge, that makes it open. I didn't know that. I've not seen that before. Goofy cars, goofy vehicles. I mean, they come on.
We found a faster route, the I-55 South and I-10 West, which saves 21 minutes.
Oh, saves 21 minutes, okay. My navigation says it's got a fast route, save me 21 minutes. So I hit yes, but it's sending me through a bunch of back roads, so I'm going to have to keep this communication going. JFK, what about him? Goofy, what? Goofy hooks. Say no to what, Armin? Wow. Ring Greg's. What model do you have now? I can send you my old Samsung. This is a Samsung 21. Hey, Notman's wife, how you doing? It's a Samsung 21. I don't know. I'm not a... Does yours have problems like this? My fellow Americans, let us take that first step. I can't read things in detail, guys. I can just glance at the messages because I got to watch the road. I am westbound and down. There's a big sign about here about texting. I'm not exactly texting, but that's why I got to watch these messages. Maybe I wasn't listening. Where is Greg driving from? I am going from my place in Alabama to Planet Houston. So you'll get another edition of Escape from Planet Houston, Brian and everybody else. There'll be another. Let's hope this time it works. I hope my next escape is in my van Candy, the one I lived in Arizona for nearly 6 months. Let's hope my next escape from Planet Houston is in my van and not this one. So that's the hope, guys. Whole Crimean Bridge has just recently came out. Oh, you mean the recently came out? Oh yeah, that was one of the things. This missile, that Taurus missile they're talking about, and they're talking about the Taurus mission. Whatever the Taurus mission is, we don't know. Maybe the Russians picked up on it. You know, they're trying to find out what it is. It may be because they say that missile is capable of taking out the Crimean Bridge. So that might be what they're talking about. Wacky tobacco. Hey, how you doing there, Jason? Green Country Agroforestry. Bam. Yeah, we may be in a bam. I hope not. I hope I can get moved out to Arizona and get settled in before things get nutty. But before they get full blown, whatever. I don't know, guys. I just spent. Yeah, I've been having problems, Samsung problems. Oh, we got one in front of me here. Oh, let me get around. Can I get around? This other car won't let me around. There's a guy in fast lane, he's driving like he's got problems. Play batteries, man. I think he's running out of battery power. You get past him. Zip. Zippity day. I'm passing everyone. It's my way. No more sunshine. It's gone away. Zippity doo dah. Zippity yay. All right, how's that for ad living? Don't quit my day job, huh? You quit me, I don't have a day job. Y'all are my day job now. Oh Lord, I gotta hit these buttons again. Alrighty folks, I don't even want my charging this at the phone, but I know this is gonna suck it down. I gotta probably end the call over the phone there. So, anyway, Brian, thank you, sir. Clint Eastwood quote. Promise me you won't spend it on food. All right, Song of the South, yep. Bacon Pepper, how you doing? Alrighty, folks, so the two breaking news items is one, there's alleged to be an attempt on Tucker Carlson when he was in Russia to interview Putin, allegedly taken him out before the interview. It's alleged to have been sponsored by no less than Ukrainian intelligence, run by Budanov. It was trained by the CIA. I think the CIA is happy with that revelation that getting out. There is, but the worst thing of all is that given all the talk where the Russians have just come out and said, hey, if you put one NATO troop in Ukraine, it's war. Apparently, the Russians have known for the past several days about this meeting between German Air Force officers in which they're claiming and just nonchalantly talking about UK and US forces being in Ukraine right now. You tell me what this means. It ain't, whatever it is, it ain't pretty. Bottom line, guys, you better take your preps serious. Really, 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 really serious. That's all I gotta say. Hey, Larry. Greg Killing. Budanov said, said he had a blood clot. Yeah, I heard that. That's interesting that he would claim that Putin's main rival now already had a blood clot. Well, I gotta change courses here in 3 miles, guys. Look, I gotta do some navigation. I got things to do here. And it's getting dark. I got to pay more attention here. Getting more traffic area. I was in a very rural area. That's over. But I got to do some course changes. So I got to navigate, folks, and do some complicated driving. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Super Chatter. Salute you all. Salute all you mods and just everybody for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Keep your eyes wide open. My head on the swivel, guys. Just getting intense really fast. I just hope we got enough time to get ready. If you're not getting ready now, what are you doing? Prep like there's no tomorrow. We just don't know how it's going to last. Over 2.3 miles. I got to go, folks. Thank you, everyone, for watching again. Where's the, it's over here. Greg out. That I'll say, Greg.